looking for a budget-friendly, super reliable smartwatch in 2026, then I have an awesome solution. That's the IDW26 smartwatch, which I got from the seller to show you. And so here's the box. And what we get, IDW26, comes with this instructions manual, but it's not a lot which you have to read because it's written in a lot of different languages. Comes, of course, also with a proprietary magnetic charging cable, standard USB-A, and so you can use the magnet here in the back. You can see fits only one way, very easy to attach, has a secure hold, so like that can also be charged easily from a power bank. You have to remove the sticker, and after connecting to power, it turns on automatically and shows the instructions what to do. Of course, needs the VeryFit app. And on the right side, we even have a QR code, which you can scan here. The VeryFit apps allows to use it also as a visitor, but highly recommended to create an account. So in case you want to switch phones, it will keep then your historic data. And so, of course, we go to device and click on add device. And then, as always, enable the permissions, everything what it's asking for. Otherwise, there could be some problems regarding connectivity. And it has found it already even without doing anything on the watch. Just click here. Device is pairing with the phone. Let's see what's going on. Binding successful. Click on done. And if there are additional pairing requests, also very important, so you can use it also properly, for example, to make phone calls. Now we can do a lot of settings here. For example, activate all the notifications for the app itself. And here one of the most important things, when we want to activate notifications for most of the apps here, we have also to activate this one here, this allow notification. Click on turn on. And then we have to find the VeryFit down here. We click on that, allow notification access, click on allow, and then we can go back. And now we can activate or deactivate all the notifications which we want. For example, SMS, calls, messenger. And then we can activate a lot of health tracking. You can see what we have here, absolutely amazing. Heart rate, stress, blood oxygen, drink reminder, hand wash reminder, general activity, sleep, and even some female stuff. We can even connect it to Alexa. And so the basic setup is completed. Of course, there's much more which can do. For example, also set an alarm, even many alarms, almost unlimited. And in the app, we have also access to a ton of free watch faces, a lot of really beautiful ones. Lot of informative ones, but of course there are more settings like weather push info, activate do not disturb, activate wrist gesture illumination, select the different tiles. And so I've been wearing this watch now for a week, day and night, pretty much 24/7, except from showering. And the experience has been really good. Performance was absolutely solid. And I only had to charge it once during this time. You can see it's now at 74%. And so it has been using pretty much exactly 20% per day when using the lowest brightness. But you can see even the lowest brightness is more than enough here inside. Of course, outside, highly recommended to use the highest brightness. There's no automatic brightness, but you can adjust it easily here for outdoor usage, and then you can even see it in bright sunlight. I tested this, was a little bit difficult to record with the camera. It's actually brighter than what you can see, so it was really easy to see outside. That's also a good thing. And I also had limited the screen duration to the minimum of 5 seconds, but I had turned on all the tracking, all the fitness tracking, all the health tracking, heart rate tracking, sleep tracking, step tracking, everything turned on in the default settings, and only consumed 20% per day, which means a full 5 days without having to recharge it. And then when it was down to 5%, it has stopped. The watch definitely very lightweight, was super comfortable to wear. Also with this watch band, definitely no need to replace it. For me, absolutely perfect. But of course, you can easily replace it with a standard watch band. Here I can measure 21.2. On the top, we have all the status information, a lot of things we can adjust. Also do not disturb, brightness, activate wrist gesture, use the flashlight, and we have even full access to the alarm. We can change that, activate, deactivate that, and we even have direct access to the do not disturb mode, but we also have the advanced do not disturb actually in the setting. You can see, you can choose all day do not disturb from the quick access panel, or here use the scheduled do not disturb. We can even set start and end time. So that's the awesome thing here. When you do it like that, you don't have to do anything when you go to bed or wake up in the morning. It will be exactly how you want it. The only thing which I had to adjust, because even on the lowest brightness for the night with this watch face, it was a little bit too bright for me. So I've been always switching then to this, I think it's called Dark Night, which is also a free watch face, one of the many free watch faces which we have. I mean, we can of course change the ones which we have already downloaded here directly on the watch, but we can download more from the app. And so that's the only thing which I've been doing before going to bed. Switched it to this watch face, and then in the morning back to this one with more information. So that's super easy, even much easier than with, for example, Android Wear or Wear OS watch. Then on the right side we have a lot of information, and even detailed information which I like. You can see here the current measurements from the day, really a lot of things. And then we have another tile here which you can use to measure directly blood pressure and more. And then here we can start some sports if you like. You can see countdown then starts. Depending on what you select, it shows really a lot of things. I've been testing it on the treadmill here inside and compared the step amounts, and it turned out it was pretty accurate. Definitely accurate enough if you want to stop it easy here. And then we have sleep analysis here already on the watch, really nice details. Then weather information, by the way, that's not my location. I just chose to show you something here. And here on the right side we have Alexa, so you can talk and it will answer some questions. Of course, it's not an answer from the speaker, it's answering through a text message. Of course, it couldn't understand clearly while I was talking, but it worked actually pretty good. And I've even been able to set some alarms, reminders and timers just by using the voice. And underneath we have the notifications from everything which we have activated. Of course, I have to blur this here, but it has been working really reliable. Of course, the messages are not very long. If it's a long text, you have to go to the phone. Of course, you cannot answer directly from the watch, but you can delete single messages or all the messages in one. And when we press here on the right side, we have access to all the apps which are installed here on the watch. You can see a lot of them we have already seen in the tiles, but we have also some additional ones. You can see that here: camera control, music control, find phone, and of course full access to the settings here, which are really a lot. And of course we also have the phone here with the call history, frequent contacts and a full dial pad. And so I've been taking some calls, making some calls directly from here. Speaker has been really good, also microphone decent. IDW26 microphone test. And the clock, one of the biggest highlights here. Some of the best alarm, stopwatch and timer functions I've seen in this class. Something they have nicely improved in the 2026 version of this watch is the alarm notification type, because when we are choosing silent in the sound and vibration, which we have here on top, so when you activate that, then the watch will only vibrate on notifications, on alarms and these things. Of course, you can still normally use it for phone calls or for the Alexa. Of course, you can also adjust the vibration intensity. Huge improvement in the 2026 version compared to the older version, which was a huge problem that the alarm in the morning was always loud and not only vibration. The stopwatch, which we can start from here, can run even multitasking. That's something I've never seen in this class. So we can just click here, and so when we want to stop, we can just go back here, and we can see it has been running in the background. So we can, for example, pause this, restart, take some lap times, or stop it completely. And also the timer, absolutely top notch. We have some predefined times, or we can choose our own up to almost 24 hours. Easy to start, especially here, and also running multitasking, so we can go back, see the normal time and everything, and we can definitely see that it's running here in the background. And so after the time is up, we get this notification here, and also here something really nice. We can either stop it, we can also stop it here, or we can redo the exact same timer. That's super convenient. For example, if you're doing some grilling 4 times 5 minutes or whatsoever, you can repeat that over and over and over again. Absolutely amazing. The only thing I wished when we set something special, for example 2 minutes, like when I slide up and start 2 minutes, when the 2 minutes are up and I stop it completely and go back, it won't show the recent timer times. I would have to go here and restart it from here. But that's just a small thing. Everything else in the clock setting here is absolutely top notch. And so here I also wanted to show you some health data which it has been recording. You can see, for example, the steps here from the day, week, months, year. And if you like, you can get even some AI interpretation. Of course, it's not free, but everything what you can see here is free. For example, the recent steps, for example, today compared to average, or steps in the past 7 days compared to the normal average. Some really nice analysis, I would say. Also distance for everything, week, months, year, sleep tracking, day, week, months, year, and with really a lot of data. You can see heart rate, stress, SpO2 monitoring, great analysis of the sleep quality, different stages of sleeping. Of course, also here AI interpretation, not free. Heart rate monitoring, and you can see it has been analyzing really nice, I think, every 5 or 6 minutes or so by default. And for pretty much everything we have also settings which you can adjust. For example, activate, deactivate, continuous heart rate measuring. We can set even alerts for high heart rate and low heart rate. Check recent irregularity, calories, blood oxygen tracking, also with some nice details down here and some settings, also with the possibility to set an alert. You can even adjust it here. Stress monitoring, also with some settings where you can limit where it's testing that and the reminder interval. Regarding blood sugar, it's not testing 24/7, it's just recording it when you hit the button here in the app or on the watch. But really nice that you can say what you have been doing. Yes, I would say I'm really happy with the accuracy of the tracking, really nothing to complain. Yeah, overall a really solid watch, solid build, really nice display, easy swiping, easy to see everything, even nicely waterproof. Of course not suitable for swimming, but absolutely no problem for hand washing, and really a lot of functions and even some super convenient AI assistants with the Alexa. They're definitely not a bad thing. Of course, it's a budget-friendly watch. It's not comparable to an Apple Watch or a full function Wear OS watch. That's not the case. The biggest limitation for me overall still the notification management, but usually I'm good with just getting the phone calls on the watch and SMS and WhatsApp notification. But I really hope they can add that in the future. I mean, it's just a software thing, so it's definitely possible to add that in the future. But on the other hand, we have a longer battery runtime, and it's definitely easier to use. So if you love it lightweight, simple, without having it to charge every day, this could be the perfect watch for you. And so if you're interested, you can find the link down in the description of the video, so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this watch, and just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.